Have you ever waited for one text, like your whole mood depended on it? That's not love anymore. That's emotional attachment. The worst feeling isn't being ignored. It's seeing them type, and then disappear. Your brain slowly connects their replies with your happiness. And suddenly, one late reply can ruin your entire night. Because attention feels addictive, especially when it comes from someone you deeply want. But the more emotionally attached you become, the more silence starts to hurt. Your mind starts creating stories they never even said. They were online, just not for you. You reread old texts, trying to feel close to them again. Because emotionally attached people don't miss the person first, they miss the feeling. And loneliness makes attachment feel even stronger. You want to text them, but you don't want to seem desperate. So you stay silent, while your mind screams for reassurance. That's the dangerous part about emotional dependence, it steals your focus. A simple scene can suddenly feel personal. Because attachment turns tiny moments into emotional earthquakes. You act normal outside, while emotionally falling apart inside. And your brain starts comparing attention like it's a competition. You keep asking yourself, did I do something wrong? Waiting becomes exhausting, because uncertainty feeds attachment. And one small message suddenly fixes everything. That's how emotional addiction works. Your emotions depend on their attention. And slowly, your world becomes smaller. Until their silence becomes louder than your own thoughts. You keep replaying the good moments, ignoring the painful ones. Because when someone matters too much, even tiny actions feel meaningful. That little typing bubble starts controlling your emotions. And deep down, you know this attachment is hurting you. But emotionally attached people only crave attention from one person. And eventually, you start getting tired. Tired of waiting. Tired of overthinking. You slowly realize, peace feels different from attachment. You stop checking your phone every 5 minutes. And your mind slowly becomes yours again. Healing doesn't happen instantly, but boundaries change everything. You finally understand, being alone is not the same as being abandoned. And silence stops feeling scary. Because your happiness no longer depends on someone else's reply. That's emotional freedom. You stop chasing attention and start protecting your peace. And suddenly, life feels lighter. Because emotionally healthy people don't panic over delayed replies. They don't seek constant reassurance, they trust themselves. And that's when attachment finally loses its power. Real love should feel calm, not emotionally exhausting. Because healthy connection never makes you beg for attention. And healing begins the moment you stop chasing validation. The strongest kind of love is the one that doesn't destroy your peace. So if someone's late reply controls your emotions, maybe it's time to reconnect with yourself first.